So if we are given the foot, we can easily identify the different metatarsals. This is the first metatarsal, second, third, fourth and fifth metatarsal. However, if they are separately given, we cannot recognize until we know about their special features. The first metatarsal is the thickest one, second metatarsal is the longest one, and the fifth metatarsal contain a tuberosity which is called as a tuberosity of the fifth metatarsal. Now let us see them separately. First of all, this is the thickest, and this is the first metatarsal. This is the longest one, therefore it is a second metatarsal, and I have made the fourth and the fifth there, and this contain a tuberosity which is of fifth, therefore it is a fifth metatarsal. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So this is the foot. First of all, this bone is calcaneus bone. Above the calcaneus, this is the talus bone, and there is the navicular, there is the cuboid, and these are the three cuneiform bones. As the hallucis is present on the medial side, therefore this is the medial, this is the intermediate, and this is the lateral cuneiform. Next, these are the metatarsals, and next these are the phalanges. So above surface is called as a dorsum of the foot, and the below surface is called as the plantar. So this is talus bone. It contains the three main parts. Number one is the head, which is directed medially. Central, there is the neck, and remaining all is the body. The body contains multiple facets for different bones. Foot-shaped bone is named as the navicular bone, and we do not have to remember about the side determination or the muscle attachment or the features. We just have to recognize it in front of the examiner. And wide bone, and we just have to recognize this. So this is patella, which is the largest sesamoid bone of the lower limb. We can say it is the largest sesamoid bone of the whole body. For the side determination of the this sesamoid bone, we must keep in our mind that it contains a smooth surface which is directed in upward direction, and here is a conical base which is directed in the lower side. Now on the back side, we can say that there is a larger portion and there is a smaller portion, and there is a ridge in between them. The larger portion is lateral one, and the medial portion is the medial one. So keeping in our mind that this is the anterior surface, this is the posterior surface, and the posterior surface contain a ridge that separate the larger lateral side and the medial smaller side. Now when we place it on the table, we can see that it will always reside on the lateral side. So if it is the lateral side, if it is the medial side, this is the upper part and this is the lower part. When we place it according to the anatomical position, then we will keep in our mind, then we can understand that this bone is in our left hand, so this is the left patella. So this is the calcaneum. The side determination of the calcaneum can be done with the help of this small thing. This is called as a sustentaculum tali, and it should be directed medially, and it is present on the anterior side. So there are the total some surfaces. Number one, this is the anterior surface, this is the posterior surface, this is the lateral surface, this is the medial surface, this is the dorsal surface, and this is the plantar surface. In other words, we can also say that this is the superior surface and this is the inferior surface. So there are some features of all these surfaces. First of all, the anterior surface contain an articular facet. Similarly, the surface which is present on the upper side, also known as the dorsal surface, also contain an articular facet. And on the posterior side, if we talk about the plantar side, then it is triangular. Moreover, for the purpose of the side determination, the thing which must be kept in our mind is that the sustentaculum tali should be present medially, and it should be present on the anterior surface. So we can say if the anterior medially it is directed, keeping in it our mind, we can say that this is the bone of our right foot.